All right, everybody, thanks for joining me here for the second week of our Fiverr Talks YouTube channel. I'm really excited. I hope last week's videos were really helpful for you. We talked about SEO. If you haven't seen that video, then pause this one, go back and watch it, then come back and finish this one because this one is very important. And I've been receiving a lot of comments, a lot of things in messages and emails from you great people about this channel and how excited you are for it. I just want to let you know that I'm going to start shouting some people out. If you leave me comments below, maybe questions, I may answer them quickly in these, even if it's not a whole video. Go ahead and comment down below. I'll give you a shout out in our next video, and we'll thank you for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe because we're putting out this content every single week. It's going to be great, and you're really going to benefit from it. I know that you will. Because if I had someone standing there telling me these things when I first got started, I would have avoided a lot of the mistakes that I made, and it would have made life a little bit easier on me. Today is just a foundational look at who should be selling on Fiverr right now. So even though there's been a number of different things offered on the platform over the years, a lot of various services, there are millions of different services being offered there, Fiverr is really a place to go and find creative help. That means anything and everything from creative writing to graphic design to video editing to animation to audio, jingles, royalty-free music, voiceover help, spokesperson work, people on camera. There are just tons of different categories all related to creative services. People that'll create social media headers and GIFs and memes and all these cool little things that you need in the digital world to advertise and market yourself. There are tons of creatives on the platform. And so we'll just kind of say that up front and work from the assumption that Fiverr works best for creatives. So if you are a crafter and you're creating physical goods, Fiverr is probably not the place for you. You should be on some platform like Etsy selling your physical goods. Fiverr is best suited for people offering digitally rendered creative services so that they can be delivered through the platform. And that's really what Fiverr's become known for. That's what people come there searching for, is various different creative services. And just like any other market, there are people who are better at what they do than others that have a higher skill level, a higher reliability level. And that's why we have seller ratings and seller levels and all these different things. But all of that to say, if you are a creative and you offer a digitally rendered service, Fiverr is one of the best places online for you to start. And that means you could have an existing clientele. You could already be selling to people. You could be a full-time freelancer on your own already with clients, have your own website, all this stuff. Or you could be somebody who's never sold to a client before and is trying to get started. And either way, you could be from one end of the spectrum to the other or anywhere in between, and Fiverr can still work for you. And here's why. Because Fiverr costs you nothing to try and get started with today. It costs you absolutely nothing. And the reason it costs you nothing is because you can create a profile, post your gigs, put everything online, and Fiverr doesn't take a cut from you until you actually sell something. There's no advertising fee. There's simply a commission on the sale. And the way it used to work back in the days when they started for every service was $5, a Fiverr. They would take $1 out of every Fiverr. And if you're good at math, like I am, you'll know that that's 20%. And like we said last week in our SEO video, if you get out there and really look at customer acquisition costs, it really is a pretty reasonable customer acquisition cost, especially to give access to such a large depth and breadth of clientele all the way across the world. I mean, I get to work with people every single day from the other side of the continent, the other side of the globe, people on the other side of the country, people just everywhere. And it's been a really cool thing to experience, and anybody has access to that. Just like anybody has access to almost anything through the web, Fiverr is a platform that connects you with a worldwide audience. So let me quickly speak to those of you that have never sold anything online before, who might be hesitant or might be thinking, I could never do that, I'm not even sure where to start. I would highly encourage you, if you've ever thought about it, just go and give it a try. There's a lot of trial and error in this, and that's okay. I have many gigs that I started, ran for a while, didn't work so well. Maybe I didn't like them after I got started. I got rid of them, started new ones. There's only a certain amount you can have active at once, but you can try and deactivate as many as you like. Just give it a shot. So if you're a creative who's never sold anything before, give it a shot, see how it works. play with what people say, play with feedback, and get out there and try something new. Now, if you are somebody who sells currently to freelance clients, local clients, people through a website, you might be asking yourself, why in the world would I be interested in Fiverr? Why in the world would that be better than what I'm already doing? And the answer is, it might not be. If you already have clients and you already are happy with your reach, it might not be a great idea for you. But there is a lot of exposure that you can gain by jumping on a platform like Fiverr. And that's kind of the second category of person that Fiverr is great for. Someone who is a creative, who's already selling, already knows how to package their services and sell it to the world, who just needs more exposure to clients. This is a surefire way to get out there and actually meet new people, expand your business, maybe expand your offerings, and grow your revenue. It's a different revenue stream. You'll hear me talk about that a lot. Fiverr is just a revenue stream if you have an existing freelance or brick and mortar business. But if you're a creative and you're looking for more clients, this might just be the best way to do it, because it truly is a platform where the cream rises to the top. The best actually do get noticed, I believe, over time. If you put in the hard work, do all the research, and really work hard at your craft and communication, this can be a lead generation source, which is how I view it in my business today. It's a lead generation source that connects you with a worldwide audience that you would almost never be able to connect with. And also in my experience, though I've been doing it a short amount of time, less than a year, it's cheaper than PPC ads, running pay-per-clicks, maybe Google ads, Facebook. The conversion on those sometimes is not below 20%. And so Fiverr brings you the opportunity to try something out, try to reach new clients, but at the same time, not pay for those clients or that acquisition until you actually make a sale. So there's no overhead, there is no startup cost, and there's no risk in that. You already have a great portfolio. You can find creative ways to share that. Maybe drop a YouTube link in your gig description until your portfolio is built up on the platform. But people know and will often search through page after page after page on Fiverr looking for someone who is great at their craft, someone who has a true skill. In fact, I have that conversation almost every single day with a client. They'll say, we searched for hours on the platform until we ran across you. So just to kind of sum up what we talked about last week when we were looking at SEO and search engine results, that is not the end-all be-all of who will find you and who will buy from you. People will see quality. They will see through any trickery or phony offers or phony portfolios and eventually find the best of the best who can deliver consistently. And if you're already doing that, then you already have a head start on most. So I would encourage you, jump on the platform and try it. That's really who is the best fit. Those two people, those that want to start something or those that already offer a service in the creative field. Those two categories in that overarching kind of niche. And a lot of people have not only made great side incomes from a business on Fiverr, but they've also gone on to have great full-time careers selling on the platform, which grew into full-time businesses off the platform like it did for me. And there's a lot of great benefits to just giving it a try. Again, I've got no skin in this game. I don't work for Fiverr. I'm not a representative of Fiverr, but I just saw that happen in my life, and I think if you offer a creative service, then it might work for you too. As always, thanks for tuning into the Fiverr Talks YouTube channel. My name is djyoung. I'm the top-rated seller, djyoung on Fiverr. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back because there's more great content following this. We're going to talk about whether or not Fiverr is good for the design community as a whole. We're going to talk about how Fiverr is being used today and how it can be used in the future, how it's changing, how it has changed. Oh, there's just so much we're going to talk about in the coming days, weeks, and months. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to grow your influence, if you want to grow your opportunity, and you want to figure out how to leverage Fiverr for your purposes, make sure you come back to the Fiverr Talks YouTube channel every single week and make sure that you get notified every time we release a new video by clicking that bell down there by the subscribe button. Until next time, my name is Joel, and keep doing, folks, because the future favors the doers.